The year is unknown, but somebody, somewhere, at some point had a great idea. To wrap a piece of metal foil around the head to protect themselves against the dangers that lurk out in the open. But what dangers was it meant to protect from, and who came up with the idea? An unsolved mystery. Until today. Anyways, of course, I have already collected a sample of the usual suspects when it comes to investigations of the tinfoil kind. All of them have assured me that they will come in later for questioning, but first, let's consult the internet. If we look on Google Trends for interest in tinfoil hats, we find that Melbourne is at the top. Or just the wrong way around. There you go. If we look for tinfoil hats on Google Trends for interest over time, we see that there is a spike for March 2020. What happened around March 2020? American rap group Public Enemy part ways with Flavor Flav after 35 years. Which then turned out to be a hoax. Oh, a conspiracy. But what does it mean? You know who always has the answers? Gamers. What games do real gamers play? Terraria. Interesting. But what does it mean? Got him. June 30th, 2015, Terraria 1.3.0.1 update, the Martian Madness event is added to the game. An event where Martians invade, and if you defeat them, you get the achievement Tinfoil Hatter. Was this the origin of the tinfoil hat? Of course not. If you look on Google for Tinfoil Hatter, the only thing that comes up is this Alex Jones drawstring back on Redbubble. What a beautiful and timeless design. However, the positivity of the reviews is about as suspicious as telling your Uber driver to come alone. Amazing quality, durable, holds a lot, purchased it for my granddaughter for her birthday. Alright, nope, that actually seems to be a nice product and a highly appreciated present among children. Nothing fishy here. Interesting stuff, Redbubble. What other website has a circular icon and starts with red? Reddit. September 24th, 2013. Redditor Semikin666 submitted a photo in which she and her cat are both wearing tinfoil hats. Is this the origin of the tinfoil hat? And her cat's eyes are lighting up, other than the fact that Illuminati was officially confirmed that day with even the Pope giving his blessing and agreeing. In the comments it gets even more interesting.
This was taken during daylight on my friend's cell phone, no tricks, it had to be the hat.
Or light and camera lenses and shit like that.
That's what they'd have us believe. Ducks for cover.
Ducks make terrible cover.
Interesting. Ducks make terrible covers, obviously. I dig at duck covers. Who make furniture protection covers for outdoor patios in Seattle, Washington. But why would a stately pleasure dome make such an oddly specific accusation? He's probably working for the competition. Let's see. Stately Pleasure Dome is a mountain located in California. Are there any patio cover companies? Yes, LA Patio Covers. The Redditor, a Stately Pleasure Dome, probably works for them. It's all coming together. What else happens in LA? LA Noire. May 2011. The Rockstar game LA Noire features a street crime side mission in which Cole Phelps has to chase down a tinfoil hat-wearing conspiracy theorist. The code for the mission is 415, and the car Phelps is in is called 11K. 415. 11K. Easy. 1 plus 1 is 2, 2K is 2000, 4 plus 5 is 9, 2009. In the 2009 Futurama film Into the Wild Green Yonder, Fry gains mind-reading powers, and a member of a secret society of mind readers teaches him to wear a tinfoil hat to block out other people's thoughts and to keep other telepaths from reading his mind. So not only do people who wear tinfoil hats protect themselves against mind reading, but also against other people's thoughts and ideas. What does the science say? Apophenia is the tendency to perceive meaningful connection between unrelated. That's interesting, but I don't think that's relevant. There. A 2005 study from the MIT about tinfoil hat effectiveness. It says that tinfoil hats may actually amplify radio frequencies instead of blocking them. Of course, that's exactly what they would want you to believe.
Please do not wear tinfoil hats. They do not protect you.
This is more suspicious than when your calculator app wants to access your contacts and call history, and where you've been last Saturday, and who's Kaylee, and why you never do the dishes, and when was the last time you bought flowers. But I think we're finally getting somewhere. If people get uncomfortable, you know that you're asking the right questions. So, how do you like the new Star Wars? Dad, you just said I'm adopted. If we look at Google Ngram Viewer, we see the occurrence of the term tinfoil hat rise significantly around September of 2001. What could it mean? Oh, of course. How did I not make that connection immediately? It is the 2-year anniversary of the Simpsons episode Brother's Little Helper, in where Bart is wrapping himself in tinfoil because he's convinced that Major League Baseball is spying on Springfield. It is the second episode of the 11th season. Aluminium's number in the periodic table is 13. Of course, The Simpsons did it. The Simpsons is the origin of almost everything. Even the concept of violence itself was first introduced to humans in the 2nd season of the show. Was it also the origin of the tinfoil hat? That's of course what they want you to believe. Google Trends doesn't go further back than 2004, so I had to scour the interweb how people did it before Google. Tinfoilhat.com. This is actually a thing. They design websites since 1996. If we look closer, we see that they are based in Portland, Oregon. Huh. You know who is from Portland, Oregon? Exactly, Rose McGowan. She was born in 1973, and the same year Anne McCaffrey wrote the novel To Ride Pegasus. In the Pegasus trilogy, one character wears a metal skull cap to block out mind reading. Huh. However, it doesn't help much if the psychic has made skin-to-skin contact. Skin-to-skin contact. Touching. What is the first thing that comes to mind when you think of touching? Exactly. How you should never touch a nuclear bomb. In the 1952 edition of Thrilling Wonder Stories, readers are advised to wear cloaks of aluminium foil to protect themselves against nuclear bombs. Radiation. Who invented radiation? Albert Einstein. If you take the first 2 letters of his name, it spells AL. Aluminium. It's all coming together. Aluminium, Albert Einstein, Alex Jones, AL. Are there any other people whose names start with AL? Aldous Huxley. Everything points to this. Let's see, any mentions of Aldous Huxley in tinfoil hats? Nothing. Nope, okay, that was going nowhere, never mind. Wait, does he have a big brother? He does. He does. Julian Sorell Huxley. Everything clearly points to him.
Yeah, but I think we need to find 2 more clues to figure this out.
Aluminium's atomic weight is 26.9. Did he publish anything in 1926? In September? Yes. The Tissue Culture King. Found in Amazing Stories Volume 2, Number 5. But where? Oh, haha, this is too easy. Duck has 4 letters. Tin is in the 5th row of the periodic table. And the famous sentence Big Brother is watching you has 8 words. 4, 5, 8. And bingo. On page 458 we find this. Well, we had discovered that metal was relatively impervious to the telepathic effect, and had prepared for ourselves a sort of tin pulpit, behind which we could stand while conducting experiments. This, combined with caps of metal foil, enormously reduced the effects on ourselves. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the first mention of tinfoil hats. They were invented for a story written by Julian Huxley in 1926. By following the breadcrumbs through history, this mystery could finally be laid to rest. Oh well, whatever. Thanks for watching. This was a bit of a different type of video, and I'll go back to regular funny stuff that happened in history content after this, but regardless, let me know what you thought of it in the comments. Also, thank you to all the new subscribers. Welcome to this thing we have here. And a special thanks to my new patrons, Roy K, Hydro Trumpet, Jack Schallhammer, Murky, Sauerkraut, Brecht, HelGW, Jonas Motion, Elizabeth Holiday, and Emma Andrea. Thank you so much for your support. If you want your name to be next in the credits of all of this channel's videos forever, subscribe to my Patreon before somebody else does it. Quick! Anyways, thank you all for watching. Have a lovely day.